an individual who's trying to do something good and give back, then you encounter this sort of sad event. Let's go to the phone lines and get your thoughts quickly. Tell us your name, tell us where you're calling from, and respond to the question directly. Two parts of it. Should we say when these stampedes happen, the organizers are the ones who take the whole blame? Or should we also begin to look at the attitude and behavior of the people? Nigeria Info, good morning.
Good morning. I'm Legion calling from Port Harcourt.
Okay, go on.
Okay, to me, I would say the organizers are also a factor when it comes to the stampede happening, and also the attitude of people, like you said. I want to bring a case study here. 2 weeks ago, the overseas ministries, they had their regional convention at the Atopia Mr. Marcus Stadium in Port Harcourt, and they had about 44,000 people in attendance. Zero stampede. You understand? So if you look at all of that, the organizers...
Were they giving out food for free?
It's a what?
Were they giving out food for free?
Food?
Yes.
They shared food. There was no selling of food. They shared food among themselves.
That's the point. I think in that case it's easier because the people that came up largely they're going to largely be people who belong to that denomination.
No, that's not the truth because they were invited guests.
No, now yes, there would be. That's why I said a major percentage of that crowd.
Orderly during the noon break. You understand? You see that the organizers put all of this in place to make sure that there's zero stampede. So that's my take on this matter.
All right, it says the organizers. But I'm trying to make the example better. Like I get what you're saying, but whether you like, it's like okay, let's use Shiloh, right? The annual event that is hosted by the Winners Chapel is non-denominational, but the truth is, majority of the people who would attend it are Winners members. At least 70 to 80% of the people there would be Winners members. There will be other people, but the number will be minute. Those kind of gatherings, I think it's easier to manage the crowd. People go to watch football, right? Fans and non-fans. They go and then they leave. You hardly hear stampedes unless in situations where some unforeseen circumstance or event occurs that causes people to rush, then a stampede occurs. In this case, they are there to give out items, share food items, whatever they're sharing. And then some people will say the hunger in the land would be one major reason why people don't want to say, he passed me, I know rich gets. So one person would want to force his way another person, and then before you know it, poof, here we are. After the commercial, we'll come back and we'll take more calls. Stay with us.
Stay with us.
Nigeria Info.
We'll be
My name is Ifeemi Andrew. We go back straight to the phone lines. I'm sure you had followed the conversation from the first half of it when we talked about the sad incidents in Ibadan, the event that was put together by an NGO, Women in Need of Guidance and Support, founded by the former Queen of Oni of Ife. And well, as it stands, she's been detained alongside others. The president has called for a probe into the matter. I mean, these sort of things are not new, and it's basically, for me, this is old music. It's song that you usually would hear from any government when things like this happen. But whether at the end of the day we would really get a conclusion to the investigation and hear what the report says, it's a different conversation altogether. So we'll wait and see. But while we expect to hear from the police when they conclude their investigation and even hear more from the government, let's also look at these situations that happen now and then. It's not just the first time, second time, third time. Different venues, it's happened in different parts of the country. We've had this situation. It's worse, especially when you have food to share or employment to give. Let me put it that way. I think in these two situations, that's when you get worse of these stampede stories. So, do we say the organizers are the ones who are lackadaisical and do not really put in place appropriate containment measures? Or should we also really look at the attitude of the people? No matter how well the system or structure is, the people, because of hunger, many would say, and many other things, would still want to follow. I was talking to a colleague just a while ago, and even for music concerts, we see these things happen. People want to be in front, they want to see the person, and then they are pushing their way, and then you're pushing one person who is pushing the other person, and the next thing you know, everybody's pushing each other. The one person who doesn't want to push falls to the ground, and people are trampling on you. It's unthinkable how people can't even pause to say, oh, somebody fell. It's really mind-boggling, but this is the situation. So 0817-923-0007, 0817-923-0007, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0002. I was telling someone, no matter how well you plan, no matter the contingencies you put in place, the moment you are sharing food and you announce people to come and let's leave it at that and go to Africa, where Muriel is on the line. Let's hear Muriel this morning. Hello, Muriel. Compliments of the season. Good morning to you.
Thank you, Femi. Thank you. Compliments of the season to you too.
All right, go on.
Well, Femi, this things usually happen. You know, recently, was it 2 years ago now? It's so fast. When the church wanted to give out food at a polio club, it happened as well. Well, the organizers of these shows should know that when it comes to food, especially food, you know, people rush. And then these kind of things are expected. So I will put the large, chunk of the blame on them. And this was a show for children. And hopefully these children will come with their relatives, with their parents. So it should be a gated venue, where as these people are coming, you take the children away from the relatives and let the adults stay out. This was a show for children. So if you allow the adults to come in with the children, you get this kind of thing, the place will be filled up. Let the adults wait outside and the children come in. So on that note, I think I'll put the last chunk of the blame on the children. Then the next goes, who would like government out of feed? The rate of hunger. You see, in a family where they have, I just experienced one chief around here, he normally gives out food, December like this. You see a mother, it's a family by family, a bag of rice, but for where different, in a family, you see 5 children. All of them stand individually. They say they don't know each other. This one will say it's from another family, for the sake of the food. So that if you're giving one bag to a family, if 5 children come out, 5 bags are coming to this house, to their home.
So is that not supposed to now be a question of the attitude and behavior of the people that contribute to this problem?
The attitude and behavior of the people.
Because now only you want to collect 5 bags. You're not thinking about other families that might need 1 bag.
Yeah, you will blame the people to greed, but trust me, if you want to organize a thing like this in, let's say, a Dubai, in Saudi Arabia, this kind of countries, I will compare these countries, especially Saudi Arabia. Is it Saudi Arabia? Which country is it again? That has oil there, they are doing very well. It's keeping my memory now. A country like Nigeria that we have, oh my goodness, and people, we have this rate of hunger. We are some that developed to this point. People in that nation hear what is happening. That people are stampeding for food. Even if it's a plate of food, this kind of things will happen. So the organizers first, then government before the people. Government policy have really destroyed the Nigerians. The hunger as a result of government policies. What is causing all this? Thank you, Shemi.
Let's go to Gokana now. Eric, good morning.
Yes, Andrew Shemi, good morning.
Good morning, Eric.
Yes, my contribution towards what you are discussing this morning is just simple. I don't understand why the president will order a probe into this matter, because I don't know how the probe will end. And first, the people who are trying to help the nation, because they are doing the work of the president. If the president knew the situation of Nigeria, I think he was supposed to provide the first thing, food on the table of Nigerians, so that Nigeria will not patronize every kind of invitation. Why will Nigerians be left in poverty and they're still around the whole world? And at the end of the day, you say you will prop people who are doing your function, providing the need of Nigerians, when the need of governance is first of all providing security and making sure there is food on the table of the citizens. But now you are saying you are going to probe the people who were doing your own function. I think there is no need for that probe. And the presidency should be needful and make sure that every Nigerian have food first on their table. Because he met Nigeria, not here, he didn't mean Nigeria here. He met Nigeria, Nigerians were at least struggling and having a square meal. But today, they cannot eat 1 square meal in Nigeria. So you should do the need for them to prosper and make sure he went into the matter and provide food for Nigeria, so that Nigerian children will not be dying carelessly.
All right. Eric, thank you. And Rumokuta, Chima is standing by. Good morning, Chima.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Ifemi.
All right, good morning to you.
To me, I am not seeing any equivocation here. The organizers of that show should be held responsible. Nigeria as a case study. It's emotion. You understand? Let me make you understand. Even in the Bible, Jesus Christ said, the poor will always remain here with you. Do you see that you cannot do without it? Even if you go to America, go to London, you will still see the poor. They are there. Beggars are there. People sleep on the street, not even strangers. So the indigents of America sleep on the street till tomorrow. So the idea of saying poverty or poor people or whatever or this is that is not what we're talking about here. The issue is that what's doing is what's doing well. You want to do a charity organization, then do it well. Involve the government, involve the organization, because all these institutions are there in Nigeria. I'm telling you, if you go to Nigeria, you will see different kinds of institutions. You'll be surprised, are this thing existing? You understand? Do you think that? So if you want to do such a thing, do it well. Don't use the solution whereby because you're helping the poor or you're helping people and you take advantage of them. Because what the person, the organizers did, they took advantage on those people. You don't want to see them ravage everywhere, that you make a video, a mockery, that they will not be organized. You know what you are doing. So to me, Chimadika, I'm saying here that let us forget about emotion, let us forget about whatever. You that is organizing it, you are more educated. Before you came out to that kind of thing, you'll be more enlightened than those people. So because you want to feed my child and you killed my child, is that what you're telling me?
All right. Let's go to...
Even if you're coming out for a free medical, you should be well organized.
All right.
Because even if I go there for a free medical, whatever, you should organize me well and give me the medicine. Let me go home.
All right, thank you, Chima. We have to go to Okunkwo.
So the organizer of that show should be held responsible.
All right, Chima, I think your point is well noted. Okunkwo is still in Rumokuta. Good morning.
Good morning, bro. Hear me?
Yes.
On the ugly incident. In 1965, 1976, 1982, 83 to 90, when parents had the food, some money in abundance, and were satisfying their children, they would eat and remain. The answer is capital no. Just like as you said, where we experience this increase of population of people presently in this country, it's only in a situation where there is free food or employment. But hear me, I placed a notice board for people, somebody that will drive me. Do you know that the people that came were graduates from different universities of this country? And the number of people that came, this country is in trouble. So government should be blamed for this tragedy. If parents were to have enough money and enough food, their children wouldn't have gone there.
All right.
If you watch from the context of this incident, it was only few persons that were required. Before you know it, there was crowd because they needed to eat. There's a problem.
All right, Okonkwo, thank you.
I'm concluding by telling you that since day before yesterday, there are people that have not eaten since day before yesterday a meal till now because of what this government has put people into. Poverty, suffering, and difficulty. Government should be blamed. Thank you.
All right, Okonkwo, thank you. We have Braid from Old GRA and David in Yenegwa on the line on standby, but unfortunately, we don't have time. So, gentlemen, please, I would ask you to bear with us. We would have to let you go. Hopefully, we get you on the conversation another time. One message from Facebook here. Mike Ogechinwaru says, bad governance is the major cause of all the problems. If the economy was okay, most people would be able to support themselves and not need to go there. Adindu says, good morning. It's heartbreaking to see lives lost in stampedes, especially when children are involved. When such tragedies occur, the organizers must take full responsibility. This one says, no one has to be blamed. For me, Benjamin Joseph sent in that message. And one more from Ihanyi Chukwu Alaribe. He says, first, we need to establish or investigate what actually led to the stampede before one can ascertain what actually went wrong. All right. My name is Ifeami Andrew. Thank you for your time. This is where we draw the curtain. Compliments of the season again. Jude is coming in with Hello Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Democracy is the freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. Nigeria Info.